Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about the mess. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. So, this is according to Yahoo.com. So, Dwight Howard in custody battle over 13-year-old daughter amid Dancing with the Stars appearance. So, Dwight Howard is not letting his family issues stop him from enjoying the spotlight on season 33 of Dancing with the Stars. The former NBA star finds himself entangled in a high stakes custody battle over his 13-year-old daughter. The legal trouble adds to the drama surrounding Howard, who previously faced legal challenges from the mother of his late ex girlfriend, Melissa Rios, after visitation rights for his son, David. Girl, I did not know he had a baby mama who had passed away. I was reading the article. She passed away like in 2020. And the son was with him visiting, and the mother passed away in her apartment by herself. I'm not going to read this whole article. This article is long, long, long. As the Dwight Howard vies for the Mirror Ball Trophy with his partner, he is fighting to secure his place in his daughter's life, making this season of Dancing with the Stars a high stakes affair both on and off the dance floor. Howard is petitioning the court to revise the existing custody arrangement with his ex-girlfriend, Tiffany Render, as he twirls his way through Dance with the Stars with his dance partner, Daniela. Um, the 38-year old's legal team filed the petition in November 2023, aiming to secure primary legal and physical custody, as well as to eliminate his $3,000 monthly child support payments. Howard's request for custody overhaul comes after he and Tiffany initially reached a joint custody agreement in January 2023. According to court documents, Howard cites several changes in circumstances affecting the welfare of the minor child, such that a modification of the custody and parenting time provisions as the basis for his petition. The current arrangement awards Tiffany primary physical custody, while Howard holds secondary custody rights. We talked about some of this because I think the mama moved. Well, Dwight claims that the mama upped and moved. Not the mama, but the child's mother. Not his mama. The child's mother, his baby mama, upped and moved to, I think, Orlando. And she didn't tell him about the move. When I think about stuff like that, I don't know. I always feel, because in my head, most people who are not with their child's father, the mother is usually the primary caretaker. Um, I would want to know, especially based off of what Royce has said about Dwight, like how involved were you with your daughter? Because for the mother to just up and move without telling you, I, she could be a trifling heifer. You know what I'm saying? She could be. It's a possibility she could be trifling tired laden through. But there's also a possibility, girl, were you in your child's life to the point where she was like, girl, it don't matter anyways, because you don't even see your daughter. So girl, we moving to Orlando. But I guess legally, I guess she still has to tell him, right? Anyways, or wherever she moved, I think it was Orlando. Um, in his recent court filings obtained by In Touch, Howard raised serious concerns about Tiffany's ability to care for their daughter. The TV personality alleged that he was concerned about her life, health, and safety, citing issues such as Render's reluctance to discuss relocating to Florida. I knew it's somewhere in Florida, and troubling social media posts by the teenager. Now, girl, I want to say something that is going to sound so problematic. Ah. These posts reportedly featured inappropriate content and behavior, which Howard argued reflected poorly on Render's parenting. The court previously sided with Howard, granting him temporary primary physical custody in January and halting his monthly child support payments. Render was awarded visitation rights subject to mutual agreement, while Howard held the final decision-making authority on all matters related to their daughter's care. Can I say something? So you remember it is weird to me when I listen to how when I listen to the stories that Royce has as it pertains to Dwight, and then when you hear all these accusations, these allegations surrounding Dwight, when you hear about the SA lawsuits involving Dwight, I do think it's kind of strange that a judge would award him primary custody over, I mean, for his daughter with over the mother when you got all this going on. Now, I don't know if that lawsuit with the guy and Kitty, hey Kitty, Kitty, hey Kitty, 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 ah Kitty, Kitty. Remember, it was Kitty. Remember, the guy came out and he filed a lawsuit against the White. And he said he got to the White's house, and girl, some man walked out with a wig on, and they said call him Kitty. That's all they said, call him Kitty. I wasn't there. I don't know. Okay. Um, if I was a judge, that's why I couldn't be a judge because I would be going. I make my own rules up. Girl, I'm not sending your child to stay with you. You got too much going on. Now, once we get this settled and once we figure out if this is a lie or if it's the truth, I'm not going to let your daughter come live with you, baby. You have a whole SA lawsuit against you. And I know that don't have nothing to do with the child. I'm not saying that you would harm your child, but I feel like you have to take that type of stuff into consideration. He wants to sit here and make it seem as though the mother is not fit or looking out for the safety of the daughter because she's moving to Florida. I guess she has this TikTok or Snapchat or whatever she got on Instagram. But girl, you got whole SA lawsuits against you, girl. We can get her to delete that Snapchat or TikTok today, but we can't get that SA lawsuit to go away today. Does that make sense what I'm saying? I know that gotta make sense to somebody out there. Does it? I feel like it makes sense. Now, I will say the lawsuit has been dismissed with the guy and the White. So that lawsuit is dismissed. But there have been a few people who have come forward with stories involving Dwight. And then it went on to say that how the grandmother of his other baby mama who passed away, she was back in 2020. She was trying to receive some type of like visitation rights to see her grandson because she says that she played a major part in raising the grandson until the mother died. So when the mother died, of course, Dwight got custody of the boy. But I guess she doesn't get to see the boy, or she felt like she didn't get to see the boy as much as she wanted to. Yeah. Hmm. She was only the baby mama was only 31 years old. Her name was Melissa. I believe it was Melissa. Yeah, her name was Melissa. She was only 31. She had a seizure on March the 27th. March the 27th. At the time of her passing, she was alone in her Calabasas apartment, while David, then 6 years old, was safe with his father in Atlanta, Georgia. Hmm. So he has that son, I think, to this day. But the grandmother, at one point, um, yes, in a case from 2020, she was fighting for visitation rights. Anyways, it is what it is. When it comes to the kids, baby, I ain't got girl. I be feeling sorry for y'all. I do. To have to go through Like mamas and daddies having to go through, ooh, girl, baby mama drama and baby daddy drama. You fighting over the kids and you trying to, you know what I'm saying? You trying to do what's best for the kids, and you don't know who be telling the truth sometimes. You don't know who be lying sometimes, and there got to be a headache. Ooh, there got to be a headache, baby. Anyways, y'all, let's move on. So Eva, Eva the diva. Some of you were introduced to Eva on Real Housewives of Atlanta, but most of us, a lot of us, were introduced to Eva on just a little show from back in the day. It was called America's Next Top Model. When I tell y'all, America's Next Top Model used to be my favorite show. Like there was probably not a show that I would put above America's Next Top Model. It was everything. I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and we were talking about how times have changed, and if you go back and watch the show, how problematic. Girl, Tyra used to have the people doing crazy stuff. Girl, like the stuff that Tyra or the producers came up with for that show, they could not do that today. Okay? They could not do that today. Tyra had those girls doing crazy stuff. Anyways, well, Eva has come out in support of our girl, Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore, hell. Okay. Kenya, not Kenya. Eva was down to the Breakfast Club, and she's promoting. You know, she has a movie with Diamond. Diamond. Ain't that his name from P Valley? The Yellow Bone. He got a baby with that big booty heifer. What's that heifer name? Miracle. Is it Miracle Wise? But I heard he wasn't a guy. Girl. His other baby mama say, girl. I don't know, girl. I don't know about. I think his name is Tylee or Ty. I follow him on Instagram. That thing is fine boots. I don't know. Let me shut up. I don't want to put nothing out there. Anyway, but I know he was. I'll say he was having issues. I think he has two baby mamas, Miracle and the other one, called him out. I guess for allegedly being a deadbeat, and I mean. But anyways, Eva has a movie coming out with him on I think Lifetime, and then she's on that show All the Queen's Men or All the Queens, something like that. I think it comes on BET Plus. Anyway, so I guess she's on a promotion tour, doing her promotion thing, and this was she had to say some of what she had to say on the Breakfast Club regarding Kenya Moore. Take a listen.
For you, I have one more question. Because I'm a fan of you on Housewives. I know you're not on the show anymore. Lord. Would you ever?
And I got this from All True Tea. Shout out to All True Tea.
For you, I have one more question. Because I'm a fan of you on Housewives. I know you're not on the show anymore. Lord. Would you ever? So never again. Never ever again.
All the Queen's Men, baby.
All the Queens. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, season 4 is gonna drop after Buried Alive.
Okay.
Yes.
So no Housewives questions.
You can ask Housewives questions. I don't mind.
I just wanted to know your thoughts on the Kenya suspension and all that, or whatever.
I like what she said. So no housewife questions. Well, girl, I guess y'all was gonna have to edit it out because if she would have said no, then what she would have said? At this point, you done already brought it up. I guess you could have did like Tyler. Her name Tyler. Make me swim, make me girl. I don't know why y'all trying to play. Girl. Tyler turned around and looked at her publicist and said, "Girl, you hear what they just asked me?" Okay.
For you, I have one more question. Because I'm a fan of you on Housewives. I know you're not on the show anymore. Lord. Would you ever? So never again. Never ever again.
All the Queen's Men, baby.
All the Queens. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, season 4 is gonna drop after Buried Alive.
Okay.
Yes.
So no Housewives questions.
You can ask Housewives questions. I don't mind.
I just wanted to know your thoughts on the Kenya suspension and all that, or whatever.
Oh, Kenya Moore, that's my girl. Gotcha. That is my girl. I have a baby grand in my sunroom because of her. Her daughter is my niece, Brookie. I love her. I don't know, honestly, enough about the situation to speak on it.
Yeah.
What I do know is that the show is no holds barred. Yeah, so I don't know when bars started getting held.
That's why I wanted to ask you, because I feel like during your season, it was like you were a part of the last good seasons before they got rid of some people. And then I thought that this was going to bring all of that back. And now they're like, oh no, you can't be on the show anymore because you're doing what we know the show to be. So I don't know.
I don't even know what really happened, though. Right. Has it aired yet?
No, it has not. Did that air? I don't even. No, it didn't.
It hasn't aired yet.
So. It hasn't.
It just became chatter.
It was so big. It felt like the show should have happened right after that.
But what's so dope is Kenya Moore has a new hair salon in Atlanta. She's out there helping tresses and helping people grow their hair. Her hair care line is doing amazing.
And she came up here and spoke about it.
Yeah, that's my girl. So I don't really know what happened with the situation. I think Housewives lost a real one without Kenya.
Yeah.
Because Kenya is one to definitely speak her mind. She is very pro-Black. She's an amazing mom. I feel like that's one thing that they do not shed enough light on. Mm-hmm. She is a crazy dope mom. Like, I tell her to bring her daughter to my house, and then she comes and she stays. I'm like, no, you go.
Like, no, she's like one of those moms. Like, we here together.
No, right. And she's like, no, I'm just gonna chill. Like, she's such a beautiful woman, you know. But as a Black woman, you know, strength is a requirement, especially a Black woman in America. So she wears her armor all day, every day, and she does what the show called for.
Right.
And so I don't know what happened, but I know that she will always land on her feet. I know that God has her and has a story written for her. So I wish her the best. And if I didn't have locks, then I would go get my hair done by her.
What do you think Housewives need to do to rebrand? Because, you know, Candy left. Kenya's not there anymore. What do you think the Housewives franchise
Candy's not there, is she?
You know, what do you think they need to do to rebrand?
Bring Candy back? Candy Burris, Tucker. That's
a whole new cast, or you think just bring the original crew back?
You know what? It doesn't matter. Black influence is everything. So as long as you bring Black entrepreneurs and inspiring creatives on the show, I think you'll see some magic.
I saw Nene just made her like first return back to just the network in general.
I love that for her.
Being in that like wheelhouse of NBC and all that stuff,
the NBC Uni.
Yeah, like, do you think does that mean that there's a chance for her to get back closer, get on Housewives, or do you think that that's like completely done as well too? Like, because we were so excited when we saw it.
I don't even know. I mean, I have no clue if she even wants to do it.
Stuff for you.
That was a clip.
Oh, Lord.
Shout out to Eva. Eva really just went up for Kenya. Like, she really went to the Breakfast Club and used her platform to big up her sister and promote her sister's hair care spa and promote her sister's hair care line. Girl, if that ain't a sister for you, girl, I don't know what is. Girl, you need to send her some roses, Kenya. That's your sister, girl. Your sister really went up there and promoted your spa and your hair care line and lifted you up. Okay? Shout out to Eva. Even though I know Eva is probably never coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Girl, quiet as kept, depending on how this season go. Girl, that might as well. Let me shut up. I didn't want to talk about it. Shout out to Eva. Shout out to my girl Kenya Moore. Okay, Kenya Moore hair care. Okay. This is some good news. Abbott Elementary stars reportedly get significant salary boost. This is according to the Jasmine brand. So it looks like the stars of Abbott Elementary are making more in season 4. According to Deadline, Quinta Bronson will get $350,000 to $400,000 per episode. Cheryl Lee Ralph and Tyler James Williams will get $250,000 per episode. Janelle James, Lisa Ann Walter, and Chris Perfetti will receive $200,000 per episode. And William Stanford Davis will get $100,000 per episode. Y'all tuning into season 4 when it premieres October the 9th. You know what's so crazy? I started watching Abbott Elementary, I think season 1. And then I never finished. I never went back and watched it. I may go back and watch Abbott Elementary. I may go back and watch it. That's cute. You know, so girl, some of the girls, depending on how good these shows are and how, you know, the audience that they bring in, you know, some of these girls will bring in $1 million per episode. Who was that? I think the Big Bang Theory. I think they were bringing in like $1 million plus per episode. Ooh, girl. That's a nice little check. Hello? $1 million plus per episode? They say that is there was a saying, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. They say if you want to make money, you get into TV. If you want to become a star, you get into movies. I want the money. Okay. Where the money at? Okay, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside, baby? Shout out to all of them. Yes. The Turkey Leg Hut. So some of you may not know what the Turkey Leg Hut is. The Turkey Leg Hut is a restaurant in Houston, Texas. At one point, it was a very popular, it was like the spot. Whenever celebrities would come through Houston, they would make a pit stop at the Turkey Leg Hut, from Kevin Hart, girl, on down to Marlo Hampton. Okay. I remember the lines at Turkey Leg Hut used to be wrapped around the corner. I'm talking about down the street, around the corner, down 3 blocks. And people will be waiting. Girl, it could be 105 degrees outside. That line would be down the street. Ridiculous. Okay, but people waited. It was like the spot to go to. I remember when they first opened, they were on Washington, and then they moved to Third Ward, Almeda, and they've been having some issues. And then y'all know the owners, they got a divorce. The wife came out and said that the husband was allegedly abusing her. I don't know what type of abuse. I don't know if she said the type of abuse that it was. But it's almost like every time we look up, something is going on with the Turkey Leg Hut now. So this is according to Cron.com. So Turkey Leg Hut shut down due to serious health code violations. So the Houston Health Department has shut down the Turkey Leg Hut until further notice, citing serious health code violations, according to a report from KHOU 11. The shutdown began Thursday when Houston's health department hit the soul food establishment. Is it? I don't know if it's really considered soul food. Girl, somebody white must have wrote it. I would not consider Dan Carson. That sounds like somebody white. I wouldn't consider it a soul food restaurant with 35 health code violations, infractions that included conditions that pose an intimate threat to public health, per McCord's report. The restaurant will remain closed until these violations are addressed, according to department officials. We take public health very seriously and will monitor the situation, the department said in a statement, per McCord. The Turkey Leg Hut posted a message to his Instagram followers Thursday claiming the restaurant will be closed for renovations Friday through Sunday. I swear to God, because I follow the Turkey Leg Hut. When I saw this, I said, damn, they closing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Restaurant. I guess people, 3 days for a restaurant to be closed. In my head, I don't know anything about the restaurant business, but those who are in the restaurant business, let me know. 3 days is a long time for a restaurant just to close. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, "Oh, that's a long time." And then when this article came out about the health violations, I was like, "Oh, girl, I have never heard." And I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. That's not what I'm saying. I have heard of restaurants receiving failing grades from health inspections, but I don't think I've heard of too many restaurants or any at that just to be shut down due to health code violations. Girl, so for them to shut you down and you had 35, this is what the article says. Girl, what are y'all doing in that restaurant? If anything, you might see a C on the window. You know what I'm saying? You might see a B minus, you might see a C plus, an A. But girl, for them to say, girl, shut it down, girl, shut it down. Cause that's a mess. Y'all talking about y'all doing renovations. Okay, girl. The shutdown is the latest dramatic chapter for Turkey Leg Hut, whose owner, Nakia Holmes, and her estranged husband, Lindell Price, filed for bankruptcy in March to settle debts and outstanding liabilities with a former business partner. Holmes and Price filed for divorce in 2023, and multiple fires have broken out. When I tell you they added that part, they so messy. Look, I don't know what's going on over there. Girl, you're not, girl, I don't know what's going on over there. All I know is that, girl. Multiple fires have broken out this year at the restaurant's business offices in the Houston's museum district. Listen, I hope Turkey Leg Hut can get it together. I will say this much though: I have passed by a couple of times. The last time I drove by, I think it was probably 2 weeks ago. It was like 2 weeks ago, and there was not a lot of people there. It wasn't. Now maybe it was just a slow night. Everybody has a slow night here and there. Whether you're a clothing store, you know, a bar or restaurants have slow nights. So maybe it was a slow night. But I remember also passing by. I've passed by probably twice in the last, I'll say, month and a half. And both times I just remember driving by like, oh, like you could just walk up and probably be seated. And I just remember a time when it didn't matter if it was maybe 1 o'clock in the evening or 7 o'clock at night. Girl, that line was going to be long and you were going to wait. It wasn't just walk up and, oh, can I have a table for two? No, you got to have a table for two in about an hour and 35 minutes. It's about a 4-hour wait. Okay? Anyways, I hope they can get it together. I hate that for them. I want to say something so bad. Ever since, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Girl, ever since that lady left that man, it'd be a whole bunch of shit going on over there. I don't know who behind it, what's going on, but it did. You see how they added that in there. Ever since they got a divorce and multiple fires have broken out, it wasn't going on when y'all was together. Why? How is it going on now that y'all ain't together? Hello, girl. 1 + 1 = 2 to me, bitch. Now y'all let me know what number y'all come up with. All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye, y'all.